My mother-in-law used my photos to catfish people on dating apps. Lord Jesus.
So you guys, in this video, these ladies are going to be talking about how their mother-in-law pretty much did not like them and did not want them with their sons. These stories are crazy as heck. Like, some mother-in-laws can be something else. Not all, because I luckily have a sweet mother-in-law, but not every mother-in-law is like that. So this video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's jump right into the video.
My husband and I were on a double date with my best friend and her husband. We're having a grand old time, having great conversation, when out of nowhere, one of our mutual friends texts my best friend's husband and says, "Hey, did you know that so-and-so is on this dating app? Question mark." We all start busting out laughing because we all know that I would never be on no dating app. I'm very much a meeting people organically kind of thing. No hate to people who are on dating apps, but that's just not my style. So we asked a mutual friend for a screenshot of this profile of mine. And lo and behold, it's literally me with all the pictures and details of me that only people closest to me would know. My husband told our mutual friend, have conversations with her. Let's see what's gonna happen.
I just wanted to chime in and say thank God that she had a understanding husband, because some men would be like, wait a minute, what do you mean she's on a dating app? Even if she's like, that's not me, you have some men that would not believe that and be like, yeah, right, you could be just telling me anything. So luckily he was the type of man that was understanding and knew that she wasn't that type of woman.
So they start conversating and speaking about things that have actually happened to me in my actual life, which gave me the creeps, because how would you know this information unless you're literally my best friend, my mother, or someone that is with me constantly? Clearly, it was not me on the dating app. We can check that off the list. Not me, someone else. Days go by, they're having deep conversations, they're trying to get to know each other. Weird, it's so weird. I'm looking at these screenshots and just seeing the way that they're speaking to each other, down to like the way that I text. It's just so strange how this person can imitate me so well.
And see, that would have had me nervous and wondering, like, who is it? I would have been like side-eyeing everybody that was around me, because like you said, they knew her personal information. They knew things about her basically that nobody knew, and was on this dating app with my pictures and having full blown conversation. And what's crazy, with someone that they know, a friend of theirs. I would be side-eyeing everyone like, is it you? Is it you? Are you playing like me? But of course, we all know she basically said it was the mother-in-law. That's scary.
On the third day of them going back and forth, we told our mutual friend, ask her out on a date and see what happens. So he asked her out on a date, and best believe she came up with every excuse in the book to not show up to said date. Of course, because it wouldn't have been her. On the day that he asked her out, we just so happened to be at my mother-in-law's house having Easter dinner. We spend this holiday together anyway. But I thought it was very weird that my mother-in-law was on her phone the entire time we were there. Guys, we're talking about an older woman who usually never uses her phone, leaves it in her room charging, if you will. It's definitely very strange that she was constantly messaging who, because the entire family was here at her house. So laughing, joking, having a good time. Anytime I'm at someone's house and they're hosting and I'm invited, I am the person who's gonna wash dishes and put the food in Tupperware, because that's just who I am. My mother-in-law left her phone on the kitchen counter when I was about to start washing dishes, and she heads over to the dining room table to grab the rest of the leftovers so that we can put it in Tupperware. As she's walking over there, I heard a ding on her phone. I don't know what possessed me, but I ran to her phone to look at the screen to see her notifications. Call me una chismosa, but I went to go check. And thank God I checked that screen, because right when I looked at that screen, I don't know what possessed me to go through my mother-in-law's phone, but I immediately went to go check who was messaging her or what it was. And when I saw the notification on her phone, do you guys want to know what it said? It said our mutual friend's name with the dating app that he said he was talking to me on.
In that moment, I would have been speechless, because it would have had me in shock. Like, my own mother-in-law is the person that is using my information and my picture to talk to our friend. You guys, I would have just stood there stunned, looking at that phone, like just constantly looking at that message, like, did she really do this to me? What have I done to you so bad, like that bad, that you want to play me on an app to make it like I'm talking to our friend, which is my husband's friend, which is a mutual friend of ours? I'm trying to be with him while I'm with my husband. Like, what would possess you to do that to me?
My husband, in complete shock, going through her phone, looks at her and is like, what is this? What is all of this? You'll never believe what she says. And you know what this woman says to him when he asks, what is all of this about? I was just trying to test your relationship.
I know you lying. This is a grown man. He don't need your help to test our relationship. He can figure our relationship out on his own. He don't need help for you. That's why I said some people need to stay in their place and stay out of people's business, because karma is an MFer. You end up getting caught. It caught up with you, and that's all you can say. I was just testing your relationship. What do you mean testing her relationship? You were playing like you were her talking to their friend. I guess, did she feel like the friend and her was messing around, or what did she have going on? But that would have pissed me off, and I would have had to give mother-in-law a few words, okay?
What? Story time about how my mother-in-law invited the ex to the family reunion and said in front of me that they should be together instead of me and him. This is a prank. So y'all, the mom really kind of don't even like me. Okay, I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if it's because I got a big old BBL. I don't know what the reason is. So y'all, she tells him to invite me to the family reunion, which I'm thinking is a nice gesture. Okay, cool. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna show support. So in the midst of me coming, I'm already feeling like weird type of vibes because she's pressing that I come. Like, is she there? Is she there? Is she there?
I feel like that weird vibe that she was having was her intuition kicking in. And then why is mama so pressed, like she said, of asking, is she there? Like, why you don't like me, but all of a sudden now you want me at this family reunion that bad? I would have felt like, yo, something is up, because why do you want me here that bad at this family reunion?
I'm like, you ain't never pressed on me this much. Like, what you got going on? So y'all, we get there. I'm speaking to everybody. She's not even introducing me. Okay, keep that in your head. She's not introducing me. I'm speaking to everybody because he's literally walking by saying hi. So I'm saying hi as well. So he's like, oh, this is my girlfriend. This is my girlfriend. This is my girlfriend. So I'm happy, boo. So y'all, it's about 2 hours in. You see a girl walks up, right? But it's not a walk up like a, oh, I'm the cousin. It's a walk up like, yeah, I'm here. Like, finna start some trouble. So I'm thinking like this one of the cousin baby mamas, like, okay, let me see what's gonna go on. Let me see the drama. Not even knowing, baby, it's gonna be my own drama. Not even know this is gonna be about us. Okay. All you hear is, oh, my baby.
Yep, I would have been wondering, who is this she calling her baby? But see, me at first, in a split second, I'm like, well, oh, maybe it's a family member of theirs because we are at a family reunion. But for her to say, oh, my baby, y'all already know where this going.
Your mama got another baby? You didn't tell me you had another sister. Y'all, when I tell y'all they gave a hug like they ain't seen each other in centuries, that's the type of hug they gave. Hug, kiss on the cheek. Oh, I missed you. I missed you. So at this point, the family's looking at me like, who was that? Right? To me, and I'm looking at them like, who was she? That's what we need to be. Let's jump her. So now he looking at me, and I'm just like, what's going on? Like, she trying to clock my tea? But why you trying to clock my tea in front of family? Y'all, when I tell y'all she went around and introduced that girl and said, oh yeah, this is my son's ex-girlfriend. I really wish she was his girlfriend.
Oh, hell no. And while I'm sitting there, but let me tell y'all something. I had a story similar to this with the guy I was dating. His mom, it was her birthday party, and he invited the girl, and I didn't know it. He came and got me. The girl was already there. Family looking like got quiet. Like, I'm wondering, like, what are y'all quiet for? And then he introduced me to, like, this is my ex and this is my girlfriend. And I'm looking at her, she looking at me, and we ready to throw hands. The family looking like, you wrong for that. So I talked to his mom about it. Like, I don't think that was cool that she was here. Guess what the mama said? Well, it was my birthday. I was enjoying myself. I don't care who came. So I was like, oh, clock that. Okay, bet. Luckily, I left him alone because I knew that it was going to be an issue with him bringing his exes around and his mama being cool with it. Hell no.
I politely asked for the keys, went to the car, cried for 2 minutes, and called my Uber.
When I first met my husband 5 years ago, I was working and I was literally paying for everything that I owned, but all of a sudden he asked me after he proposed if I could please stop working because eventually he just wanted me to be a stay-at-home mom. I was very hesitant because I'm not the type of person that likes to depend on anyone. I want to be independent myself. Even if I am married in a relationship, it doesn't matter. I want to pay for my own shit and I want to make sure that I have money just to be safe.
That's facts. I don't like to depend on people when it comes to money, because then some people, not everybody, feel like they can control you and tell you what you can do, what you cannot do. When they're mad at you, they try to keep money from you to keep you from doing things. So I agree with her on that. I like to have my own money. That I always have been that way. I don't like to harass people for money or beg for money or feel like you owe me money. None of that.
But because I loved him, I said yes, that's fine. But you need to let me work at least a couple of years so that I can buy my dream car, which was a Lexus. It was pretty expensive. So I worked my ass off, and finally 2 months ago I paid off my vehicle. So now I have my dream car. But a couple days ago, my mother-in-law calls us and tells us that apparently her car broke down. She has money, but she refuses to go get another car because she wants to keep saving her little stash of money. So now my husband is telling me that tomorrow I need to give up my car to my mother-in-law.
There's no way. And no, the F I won't be doing that. But listen, like I said, I have a sweet mother-in-law. Listen to what I'm saying. If I want to let her borrow my car, then that's on me. You're not going to force me to give my car to someone that I bust my behind for to get my dream car that I paid with my own money. If I want to give her the car because it's mine, that's up to me if I give it to her. But you think you're going to force me to give my car to your mom? There's no way in hell. And then the fact that she has money, but she's trying to stash it back and use their vehicle to keep from getting one, she's using them. That's basically like you're using this woman because it's like, well, I just use her car. Go get your own car. If you got to go get a Pinto and drive it around until you can get a car that you want, you better do that because, baby, there's no way.
Because she's going to drive it until she can get another one, which could be a year, could be 5 years. I basically am not going to have my dream car.
Now, you can still have your dream car because the answer would be no. Like, I take you around where you need to go or something, or let her keep your car. Why she can't keep his car? Y'all, let me say this. Mother-in-laws, not all of you all, let me clarify that. Like I said earlier, you can have some great mother-in-laws, but some of you mother-in-laws be doing too much, and this is the man mom and the woman mom. Sometimes y'all need to stay in y'all place and let them deal with things. If they don't come to you for advice or ask you, to help them out, etc., with their relationship, let them handle it. As long as they're not harming each other or unaliving each other, let them do them and stay out of their business. A lot of times some mother-in-laws don't have a life and they just want to be in their kids' business. That's when the kid got to step up, their child got to step up, like, hey, mama, you got to stay out of business. You need to worry about what you got going on. Let me handle over here. Have you guys experienced anything like this with your mother-in-law? Let me know down in the comment section.
Who's that girl? It's Tanica's world. It's Tanika.